dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Superhero. Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
Good evening, everyone, and we're finally live with the Masters playoffs. We had some difficulties backstage here, and there's been a lot of things that we've tried to do, but it's all sorted now. I am Vino in the costume booth, joined by Quasi, and oh boy, it was difficult to sort them out, isn't it, Quasi?
It's been a difficult time. Of course, we just had some difficulties. Was a issue with availability. Einstein couldn't play, as far as I'm aware, so Fearless Alpha now plays. But they are playing with 2 subs, so the chances will be a bit lower. But at least we have a game for you on stream and some content. And we never know how the subs are going to turn out.
Yeah, without further ado, I do believe everyone's ready to go, aren't they, Quasi? Shall we just release them into the field before we waste any more time in this booth? Everyone wants to see some Rocket League actions. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Saturday. Masters playoffs, Sub-Zero up against Fearless Alpha. A stand-in team for this first series, as you mentioned, Quasi. Einstein couldn't make it.
No, so we now have another team subbing in. With 2 subs out of the rival league. As far as I know, it's Form and Buddha, so that's going to be interesting to see how they play, but well, it doesn't work out that well, because they're already 1-0 behind.
Look at this flight off the backboard. Oh well, Ollie, as he is also mentioned, ready to just retrieve the pass, slotted in with 6 minutes into this first game. Quasi, high expectations out of this Southern team, Fearless Alpha.
Yeah, of course, Fearless Alpha are the team here where we expect a little bit less. Of course, they have 2 subs, but it's first game. Maybe the subs just gotta get a feeling how the speed is in this different. As Form is already trying to go for the flip reset here, but maybe just a little bit of adjustment time for the 2 subs to get in, and maybe then they can roll with it.
You know, eyes are on both teams here. Sub-Zero looking to be the more promising side, but as well eyes on the lower team Fearless Alpha. Will they be able to get a game off this very strong team, or will they be able just walk away from a devastating series? That's the story we have to tell tonight, or well, for this series at least. But so far, the ball hasn't left the blue half yet, as Sehidat Ali does find a clear form, pushing into his own corner. That's a shot from Ali, nearly gets it by Buddha. Can't really do so. The ball still in their hands. That's a shot on target.
Yeah.
Oli back into the middle. Zaki will slot it in. A second one for the team.
Yeah, that's an easy goal. Good chip 50 there of Zeki, and then Oli with a good touch there to pass it back to Zeki, and he just pops it in. A good 1-2 play, really well played out by them, and the shame to see this side of Fearless Alpha already getting 2-0 behind after only 1 minute and 10 seconds.
A lot of pressure coming out from the Sub-Zero side already, but there's been attempts from the Fearless Alpha side, which is quite surprising. They are showing that, you know, they won't walk away without a fight. They're here to, you know, prove everyone a point. They want to make it clear they are, you know, a promising team. That's what they're probably wanting to make a statement about. But so far, both teams just trying to lurk around. Oh, that's a play! Such a close play there.
I already saw that flying in. I already saw that flying in, but sadly enough it didn't. Maybe this is their first chance. A double commit, a triple commit now, both 3 players in the net.
Oh no.
Seki is quick enough, and I know this man. I've played with him a good bunch. I know that man is quick, but he can't slot it in. This time the attack is still going on. Seki puts it up high, tries to go for another touch, goes for a flipper set, has it, has another one, gonna get another touch, passes to all. Seki with a touchdown, goes on a flight. By the way, Flight as well as sub from the Elite there. We forgot to mention that, but that's of course something as well. Still a little bit more of an advantage towards the Sub-Zero side, as they only have 1 sub. But still, Flight is still rolling around quite nicely.
I mean, look at him. He's been doing some plays for the team as well. They haven't really done much mistakes as of yet. They're feeling comfortable. They feel like a family. They warm around each other. Zaki really get it? No! Oh, such a close play from Zaki, but that's a bomb. Nearly opens things up. Buddha was there to deny a chance to just slot a third one in for the team. But so far the ball just going back and forth in possession, in terms of possession. But so far, very promising by Sub-Zero. You know, we did expect the kind of pressure by the team. But did we really expect it to be this tight though, Quasi?
No, I didn't. I expected Sub-Zero to actually kind of walk with it away. I've played with Seki, as I just said. Wow, I've played with him like for a few months with another friend of mine called Beastman. So I actually know him quite well, and he's hit 2K as well. So, well, he's an amazing player. Of course, the players in this lobby are high, but it's 2K. I mean, it's most people can't dream of it. I expected to walk them away with it easier, but they're having quite a difficult time to get the ball in the goal. But they are not really in defense, so I don't know in how much problems they are.
Oh, as you speak, there are problems on the orange side. Oh, well, in this case, the red side just left open by Form. What was that attempt? Flight stealing the ball away from Ole and slots it through. Oh, well, actually, Zaki was the one who wanted to get a touch, but just got robbed off the assist nonetheless. 3-0 up now for Sub-Zero with
that's a 3-1, let's go!
That's a kickoff. Look at that, Larsen. Very good. Very good after the kickoff.
The comeback is coming up, the comeback is coming up. I am fully believing in this. Larsen, a good kickoff goal, only 2 kickoff goals to go, and it's already a tie game again. And that's definitely what the side of Fearless Alpha want here. And let's see if they can get it out. Larsen with a good shot opportunity here. Sadly enough, he can't get it out. Osli over 1, over 2, and into the net.
Oh my days, what a play by Ollie. Look at this. Slots it over 1, the demo comes through, and then the last defender, nowhere to be seen. Buddha has just to look at that play just unfold and just be miserable at the corner there. 4-1 now for Sub-Zero. But of course, you know, we have to give Fearless a bit of credit here. They've been putting up a good fight against this team, coming into this series as, you know, kind of just a replacement team, as Einstein's, as you said, couldn't really play it. But look at that. Nearly Larsen picks up a second one for themselves, but can't really do so. The ball very dangerously in the red half here. Zach into the middle, nearly gets it by Larson, but he denies it. Flight back to the middle. Ollie dropping it down as well. Someone there. Zach is there, but a bit too high. Larson now. Edge robo attempt. Form looking for a pass. Can't really get it. Ollie popping it up. Very dangerous, but regains the possession. But nonetheless, the skill that has been shown by both teams are incredible.
Yeah, indeed. Both teams are playing out of their minds right now. Just sadly for the side of Fearless Alpha, the Sub-Zero side is better at the moment. Of course, with the two subs as we've mentioned, which are actually playing along quite well, I would say. They haven't really been, like, bad. They have really been going around with the field. The rotation has been great. They know where to be. Only, well, it's of course still, you play against two Masters players with one Master player on your O team. That will always make it a little bit difficult.
Of course it will. I mean, especially the two subs into Fearless Alpha were from the lower divisions, I believe, as well.
Yes.
Well, makes sense, but other than that, I think Flight will be making a car over preset change here, so it's going to be interesting to see what they will be playing with for the second game in this best of 5 series. But so far, it's, you know, as expected, Sub-Zero winning this first game, but they didn't really steamroll through, you know, as we, you know, were expecting them to do.
No, indeed. Their offense was there the entire time. Only they were finding a really difficult time to slot it in. They didn't really score it, so I mean, it was a little bit hard for them to get the final goal in. But at the end, 4 goals is way more than you need to win a game. So they didn't find it safe. Only 1 goal against them, which was a kickoff goal. So. They weren't really in any trouble throughout the entire match. They had the pressure the entire match. The moments they were in the defense, they instantly could get in offense again. So a really strong performance by them.
Oh, look at this. Buddha changed cars, and it was not the players just going for a preset change. It was actually the server that for some reason decided to just give up on us, but nonetheless we're back with game number 2. Buddha has changed into the battle. Oh well, rocket pass car, I don't know. And there we go.
We don't. Okay, there we go. I think we're back. I don't know if we're back.
I don't know if we're back either, but so far it's looking pretty good on both sides here, you know, each just trading possession and pressure, but nothing's been, you know, done much so far.
Indeed, the side of Sub-Zero is already looking for that first goal. A little bit of close being to each other. The rotational form being down a little bit. As we're speaking about form is up there from the wall. He can't get it in. Larson with a ball in the middle. Takes over by Flight. Puts it up high. Gets it to Buddha. Buddha, unfortunate touch. Seki can be there. But a good challenge by Larson. Flight is up. Is he gonna read this? Is he gonna read it? He's going for it. But sadly enough, he couldn't make it.
A beautiful attempt, but couldn't really get there. You know, that saying, so close, yet so far. Just implemented into that play right there. We've just seen the words just come out. But here, as I speak, got straight on target with the rocket pass car. Scores first for Fearless.
That's a really good shot from him there, from Buddha. The sub that's in, Alt couldn't get to it, but great power behind it. And this shows that it doesn't matter how good you are in general. If you just play good on an evening, you can actually get somewhere and get a goal in. A sub that scores a goal and actually plays well throughout the series until now. Maybe gets a second goal even in. Sadly enough, it isn't going that well for him, but these subs are definitely worthy.
With the ball position, going for a double touch, can't really find the angle. Larson does decline it as well, but here comes Zaki with an attempt. Flip reset, will he get it under Buddha? No, denied. A shot from Flight again, denied from Larson this time around. A lot of great pressure, but the defense is just better. But as I speak, that's away from Buddha, but nearly costed them, but doesn't get punished for it. That was an attempt, but you know, a golden opportunity for Sub-Zero to tie things up, but just, you know, they couldn't really find the ticket.
I mean, of course, you can't expect a player to miss. You always have to think of respect in this Rocket League, and you respect someone by expecting them to hit a ball, not like think, he is bad, he's gonna miss it. And that's what the side of Sub-Zero did. Sometimes it pays off because you stand back in defense and someone hits the ball and then you're in the right position. But sometimes like this, it really doesn't pay off and you're in the entire wrong position. Larsen with a third man commit, that almost works out, doesn't go in, and it goes in now! Actually, I can't believe it. Fearless Alpha is 2-0 in front. I thought 1-0 that is something, but that just happens. But the side of Sub-Zero really can't get back.
Well, second time's the charm this time around. Larsen tried to force one through the first time. Couldn't really get it by. But then, you know, getting the bomb on the last defender. Just seeing the ball coming back towards them. Just like, hey, I'll take it. You know, second time, second chance, you know, that's a sign from the game. And 2-0 up now for Fearless, as you mentioned. But so far, you know, Sub-Zero has been struggling a bit in the second game, as per usual. I mean, they are playing with a sub, but, you know, credits to Fearless. They're playing with 2 subs over here in this series. And, you know, they're leading the second game, Quasi.
Yeah, indeed. They don't have any excuses at the moment. They can't say we have a sub because, as you said, the opponent has 2 subs. Maybe they were making the first comeback here. Second with a free shot. I don't know if he was gonna make it, but it turned out to be an amazing fake. He fakes out the last defender entirely. So the ball is then from Ollie, and he just slots it in.
Oh, Zaki just... either a fake or a miss, who knows? Chat gets to decide, but Ollie was there to capitalize on the mishaps and as well the confusion at the red side. Another shot comes out from Ollie. This time can't really find the back of the net. The ball still in the red half, but Larsen does get a clear. But with a shot straight into Ollie, can't really make it through. Flight now with the ball. With a pain. Oh my days, nearly goes through. A bit too wide though. Demoed in the process. Zaki backflipping for just celebrations, I guess, but nonetheless, Flight now nearly forces one through. A demo on form comes out as well. Zaki back to the middle. Here comes Ollie, but just pulls away on the last moment, going for a fake. That was a golden opportunity as the defense was just not on point.
Many double commits there in the defense from Fearless Alpha, and that concludes into a 2-all. Really good offense here. Zaki passes it into the wall, flies really quickly to get to the ball. Form could never of his life reach it. He can't make his arm 2 times longer, so the ball goes in the right corner.
The game is now tied up. Sub-Zero does force one, sort of force it through actually. Just coming back at a heavy, being on the back foot kind of. You know, 2 goals down early on in this game, but now the second half, still a lot of plays to be made. Zaki does force it through, but Ollie can't really put the icing on the cake as Former now does force it through one, but Flight puts it straight back to the red half. Ollie off the backboard, 30 seconds remains. Zaki with a shot, Buddha will deny it.
Indeed he will. A great save it was from him there, but the side of Sub-Zero is definitely not done. Also with a bomb to the middle here, but Buddha is once again between it. Now the ball goes to Form. He doesn't have any boost in his tank, so he will just be flipping towards this ball, but Zaki will take it over him and take it over in another one. Can he get it past Larsen? No, he can't. Buddha on the wall, goes from the ceiling, gets to the middle to Form. Form can get a shot in, but he misses.
Oh no, the ball is still off. Currently it's going in the hands of Sub-Zero, but the ball drops. Buddha kills it. Overtime in the second game, and wow, they've made a big statement here, both Sub-Zero and Fearless Alpha, haven't they, Quizzy?
Yeah, definitely. Sub-Zero, of course, in the beginning 2-0 behind. Fearless Alpha with a really strong start after a 4-1 loss. But then Sub-Zero actually coming back and looking like the favorite now once again to get this win in. Flight with a soft touch. Buddha is playing better again. He had some misses in the midway of the last of the regular time. But well, then you get a shot like this from Ollie. And well, you can have a go there whatever you want, but he won't do anything about it.
Look at this, Ollie, the redirect from the middle. Beautiful pass from Zaki as well from the side. Sub-Zero clinch the second game in the series and move over to match point. What a comeback by Sub-Zero. You know, I surely thought that Fearless Alpha would be taking this game away from them by the amount of pressure and how well they played in the, first half. But the second half arrived and Sub-Zero just came back, just smacking them on the faces.
Yeah, indeed. You saw them, they had the pressure, mostly in the first half, as you said. This side, Fearless Alpha, they were really going for that. Had the quick shots, had the pressure, but also were really risky sometimes. I've seen some third man commits. And if it goes a little bit wrong, Sub-Zero is in 2 seconds at the opposite side of the goal. That's also one of the goals, as far as I remember, from Ols. He could just do one flip over one and there was no defender left there anymore. So that's like a problem where they definitely need to work on. But that's something as well what has to do with how good you know each other as a player. And of course, with 2 subs, this lineup probably never has played with each other. So it's still a little bit of like, how does my teammate play? But you don't have the time for it.
Yeah, but let's see here. Will Sub-Zero ended in game at number 3. Match point for them, a very crucial game for them. They walk away with a sweep or they have to try yet for another game. Will Fearless Alpha stay alive in this series and force it through? Perhaps. I mean, they've shown they're capable of, at least taking one game off them.
Let's hope for them instantly in defense. Luckily enough, they do survive for now on. Seki on the wall, pass it to the middle to Flight. Flight with a good shot. Buddha between it again with a great read from him. He's been really showing his worth this game. How he's been performing as a sub. You could easily say he is right in with these guys. Now it's Flight taking it up to the wall, into the middle to Ols. Goes for the pinch. That's actually a really good pinch, but they shouldn't have because the goal was completely open.
Oh my, there is a golden opportunity, but Zaki will he make up for it? No, Form gets the save. But oh boy, that was so close from going in. A golden opportunity, as you mentioned. But we're still standing 0-0 with, 4 minutes left to go. Ollie leaving the ball for Zaki now. Pass out to the middle. No, goes for a solo play. What a doomsday dish, but as well an air dribble straight into the back of the net. They lead by 1.
Indeed, really well done by Seki, getting a second touch. A nice doomsday dish, as this is a really good goal from him, showing his personal qualities right here on this pitch. Just a really good goal for Sub-Zero.
Indeed, I mean, that's what you have to do if you want your team to win. You have to step up at every opportunity, like every given opportunity. Just peek, do whatever, just feel confident about how you play and just try to motivate your teammates to do the same. And so far, Zaki has done a great job with doing so.
Yes, most definitely. Larsen now is here on the wall, goes for the musty flick with this car. It's quite impressive to pull it off. Seki with a good clear to Flight. Flight, can he touch it? No, the ball is just a little bit too fast. Flight's not gonna bump. Ball's passed into the middle again. Seki goes for a shot. There's a little bit in an awkward situation now. Larsen takes it over, gets another touch. Doesn't have any boost left though. Flight there with the 50. It just goes up high. Buddha tries to get it forward into the middle. Also beat him. Also will miss the ball. So it's gonna be Buddha again who's gonna follow it. Gets entirely faked out by Seki and is now out of the play.
Oh,
no.
that's an attempt.
What a
No
save!
way. Larsen gets back in time, but Zaki, oh my days! Oh, Zaki, you are insane. Second one under their name. Larsen in the battle box gets the save, but Zaki denies it from, going out. Just slots it straight back. The shot that was supposed to go in, Larsen, that you saved? Nah, it's going back behind you, mate. That's what Zaki just straight out told them in their face, basically.
Yeah, indeed, a really good save, but a shame that Seki is being Seki and it just slots it off. Now here again, Larsen, will he win it this time? Yes, he will, but Flight will take it over. Buddha with the ball forward. Form, can he get a bump in on Seki? He was just a little bit too late. Flight with a misser here, but it will be Ollie gonna take it over. Buddha with a quick shot that won't do anything to the defense of Sub-Zero. Again, a really solid match from them.
Ollie. Another shot that's open for Ollie, as that is now 3-0 for the team in blue.
Yeah, it is. It's a shame to see. I mean, I don't see Fearless Alpha coming back from this. Less series or less match. They had a bit of the pressure, which they got their 2 goals from, but till now, they really haven't gotten any real big chances in 2.5 minutes, so I don't see like at least 3 big chances coming in the next few minutes.
Now Zaki waiting for the opportunity to arise. Larsen with a miss. Still on the possession is Zaki, but now straight out to the middle. To the side now. Flight to the corner. That's a commit as well, as Larsen now tries to get a clear. Flight back passing into Zaki, but that was a quick one. Didn't really expect that from them. Form does get a block on Zaki. That's going to the middle, but Ollie does cut it short. Flight now looking for a play. Nearly gets the flip reset. Can't get it by Buddha though, as Zaki now back to the middle. Larsen will be high up for this one. Flight to the middle. No one is there. Buddha passing it out for Form. Form with a shot a bit too wide. Zaki will get the save and the clear. Clutching it up for the team. And oh boy, that was intense.
Yeah, it really was such a shame it didn't go in, but a good save there from Zeki. Now it's the turn for Larsen. Can he get the attack in? Of course, the side of Fearless Alpha really have to show something here. 1 minute 18 left. This could be a chance if Buddha can reach it in time. Sadly enough, he can't Form pass into the wall, but that's not that well done for himself. The opponent just gets to the way. Easy Flight with a good clear as well. Now will be Larsen to take it over. Zeki with an incredible dunk. This man has been playing out of his mind as well, such as Ols and Flight have, of course. Form is gonna go try to get this attack on, but sadly enough, he can't make anything of it.
Ollie going for a double touch. No boost to work with. Does get the block nonetheless. Straight to the middle. Zaki now just playing time. Tries to kill it. Gets the fake on Buddha. Tries to get it by Form. Doesn't do so. But a lot of time has been killed because of Zaki. The mind games by them is just on point. They know what to do. All they have to do is just play it for 30 seconds more. And just play it crucial. Don't let a goal come in. Just play, get into their hits as well. Perhaps just with the fakes, with everything. They're throwing everything at the red team over here. Quasi, look at this.
The clean 3-0. Maybe that's another goal. Sadly enough, it did not go in. But this side of Sub-Zero has just showed an amazing performance. A 3-0 for them. What we kind of expected. We had some fight back from the side of Fearless Alpha in game 2. The quick 2 goals really showed that they are a team of quality, but well, the team of Sub-Zero has just a little bit of more quality.
I mean, yeah, it is to be expected, but Flight, let's speak a bit about him. The sub to come in clutch for Sub-Zero. The team allowing them to play the whole series out, actually. So that is quite a big statement by Flight to, you know, just say, hey, I have the skill. I want to prove it. Maybe give me a main spot in the future. Maybe, who knows?
You know. Yeah.
It's always fun to sub in, you know, make a statement, make something out of that series. And oh boy, did Flight really do that. You know, they played like a team. I cannot wait to, you know, just because probably speak with Ollie or something later on as well, just to get a reminiscence of what the VC would sound like. But of course, I've seen the chat as well. Probably on the other hand, you know, with Fearless Alpha, maybe it weighs around 65 tons because it was a heavy load in that whole series.
Yeah, indeed. Fearless Alpha showed up a great fight, but, well, sadly enough, as we see down here, a 3-0 for Sub-Zero. They just bettered them. They were the better team, they had a better rotation, they knew each other better, and for that reason they won as well. But I think we are going to go into a quick break. We should be back soon, hopefully not 10 minutes too late, but right on time this time. Let's see if we can do that, and we will see you in a bit again.
Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you. And the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But did you ever try the path on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be alright. You run, try, roll your mind. You run, try, roll your mind. You run, try.
Hello everybody, and I said we would be back soon, and so we are. We have returned with someone else. I now have Simdog by my side. My man, how's it going?
I'm good.
Oh wait, it's not
No, it's
Simdog.
Kids Poo. It's not Simdog
It's not-
because
I'm very sorry.
everything's
Everything's
gone all awkward because everything's changed, and that means that I'm here. I am in fact Kidsy Poo. Are you excited for the Master Tier games that we're going to have in
Yes, of
store for
course.
us today?
Yes, of course. We just had a series where there were 3 subs in total. 2 on one team and 1 on the other team, of course. So it wasn't like the full potential of a Masters games we could see. This match, we should have a full roster. So the kind of skill in the match is gonna change a lot.
No, substitutions, it does a whole lot for a team, doesn't it? Because usually you don't play with your subs so much, do you? You normally try and train with your main roster as much as you can. So obviously having a lot of substitutions, of course, you don't have the chemistry. So with full rosters, I'm excited to see what these two teams are capable of.
Yeah, indeed. Chemistry is something really important. For sure, like this high up. In the lower leagues, it cares a little bit less. If you have someone who is really mechanical, they can like pull off a play on their own. But in this league, you kind of need more like the plays of a team, a good passing play. And if you don't have chemistry, you don't know where your teammates are, and you can't force those passing plays out. So that's like the thing that will cost the most.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a big aspect, right? At this sort of level, a split-second delay in your rotation or being the slightest bit in the wrong position, it causes absolute havoc. And these players, don't get me wrong, these guys are at the level where the ball will just go in the back of the net if you make a mistake. You've got players with absolutely incredible goal participation, such as Khan, although that stat is maybe a bit inflated. Having only played 12 games, about a quarter of that of his teammates. You've got statistics like that, you've got stuff like that to think about, because obviously the slightest mistakes will be punished.
Yeah, talking about the statistic, we could take a really quick look at it just to see how both teams have performed. I don't know if we can take a quick look at it. But as far as we've seen, Sub-Zero in overall has a few more wins. Only has 1 more win throughout the entire season. Dione has gone into 4th position, but Sub-Zero on stats is doing a little bit better. So the game is going to be really interesting. Both teams are really, really close to each other, and if they both play their full main roster, we're gonna have a good match.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about statistics all we like, but right now it's all about the here and now, isn't it? I'm sure we all know in a game such as Rocket League, anything can happen, right? Like, it doesn't necessarily matter who's doing statistically better as long as it's somewhat close. Obviously, if someone's doing statistically better than someone 10 places below them in a table or stuff, obviously you can expect certain things, but when the margins are not quite as big, they're quite tight. It's all about the here and now, and you can see it's clear as day in all of the statistics that it should be quite level for both teams. They all have rather similar stats across the board.
Yeah, indeed. But we can talk all about stats, but we can also just look at a game, of course. Stats give us a little bit of a wide view how the players are gonna play, but it depends on how they play right now. I've said this a lot in the past. How you perform on the day is the most important. You can be the best player in the world, but if you have a bad day, you're gonna get beaten by Bronze 1. So, it differences.
Yeah, differences indeed are the name of the game, as Zaki looks to get game number 1 underway here as Khan takes that one all the way downfield. Wizard picking this one up. Boss, that one put out into the corner, and surprisingly, we're not seeing the normal boomer ball trends that happen at the start of such matchups with so much on the line.
Yeah, indeed. You just want, in the beginning, you want to like feel a little bit how the opponent is gonna play. So you just want the ball out of your half as soon as possible, and then test out how the opponent reacts to what you do. But till now, both teams have been playing it fairly slowly, not both going full offense. And that's kind of what I like to see as well. Oh, a big double commit here, though. There will be a 1-0.
Ooh. And Mills getting the credit for the goal, but look at this recovery by Khan. He's just outsped 2 of them. That is absolutely superb play by Khan. And what a way to open the scoring for your team as well. That's going to fill them with a whole lot of confidence.
Yeah, indeed. That's lovely play by him. Really well done. Let's hope we can see more from where that came from. Balls high up. Maybe he can instantly show us why he shouldn't have been a sub. He should have just been main roster the entire season. Sadly enough, he did not get that one in. Khan now pushing up Zeki on a 1v1. Can he get a pass with a quick shot? Just goes wide. Tries to get another touch in, but Boss is in between.
Mills doing enough to put off the attacker there, but that one's just going to sneak in at the near post. Wizard going to get credited with the goal. And look at all those bumps from Zaki in the back of the net. Ols puts it in field. Wizard just coming in. The defenders didn't know what was going on at all. They were too busy trying to not get bumped on the goal line. And all of a sudden we're all tied up after just over a minute of gameplay and 1 goal apiece.
Indeed, as the stats suggest that both teams are insanely close to each other, and Zeki with a shot here, but it's Khan who actually still makes the save. That would have been some nice mechanical stop there. This is a good shot as well from Bas, but that doesn't go in as well. Both teams having really big chances, but both teams not making those chances into a goal.
Yeah, lots of chances for either side, and here is one, but that one getting cleared downfield as we find that this is now setting into a bit more of an intense boomer ball sort of game as Ols looks to get this one in field. And this one going all the way downfield towards Wizard, who pops it up rather dangerously. Boss, can he get the double tap? No, but that one's just going to go in. Khan's going to take the credit.
A really unfortunate time of events there. Khan with a really good pass down. And, well, Ols had to get a touch, because else a player from Dione would have been there and just put it in. Sadly enough, that touch wasn't good enough and just ended up in his own goal.
Yeah, subpar touches will get punished at this level as Zaki looks to get one downfield here. Khan emerges with possession, looks to get it in field. Wizard does well to challenge, but it just pings into his own corner. Ols in front of his own net. No one there to capitalise as Zaki gets dunked. Ols can he get rid here as Emil's looking to challenge. He forces a nice touch out of Ols, who leaves it for Wizard, who gets it downfield. Boss, get it down the field as Zaki forcing a challenge. Wizard looking for the shot. That might be a chance. Khan gets back in time, and they survive a scare.
Mills with a really big overcommit there. He can't do that too many times just to get the touch here. He doesn't get that one as well. Wizard is just in front of an open net. A really good bump from him. And the bumps once again working out for Sub-Zero. They're back on a 2-all.
Zero, it doesn't matter how you score, it's just that you score. They're not going to try and score the prettiest goals. They're not going for the flick resets, the musty flicks. They're just bumping the defender out the way, because at the end of the day, if you're a defender, what can you do to save a shot if your car isn't there?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of the most effective and actually easiest things to do as well. A passing play, setting up a passing play is 10 times harder than just driving into another car. It's not that liked by everyone. Some people can get really salty about you bumping and demoing them all the time. But well, it works out and it is a valid tactic.
I mean, speaking of getting salty about bump plays, does that not happen to you ever in a ranked game and you're just sat there like, did you really have to bump me? Wizard gonna put the open net, and on the theme of not so pretty goals, Wizard just cleaning that one up.
I mean, they don't have to be pretty as long as their goals gone with an unfortunate touch, get it right on his car and just can't get it away. He gets the touch, it doesn't go in immediately, but then still the second touch, way too late for Khan. Khan actually really showing up this match. No, this can't go in.
Up, and that one is just going straight into the net. Wizard gonna take the credit, and now they're up by 2. Off a kickoff, that is cheap. Khan just messing up on the kickoff. That is unfortunate. You never like to see that, especially as a neutral. 4 goals to 2 now. So Sub-Zero might be running away from it.
Yeah, indeed, there might be. Of course, getting 1-0 behind, then making the comeback to a 1-0, 2-1 behind, and now actually pulling away with it. Maybe this has been their lucky charm of getting out of that draw. Now, it's Boss on the wall. Can he get it to Khan? Khan has already pre-jumped him there. Makes it a bit uncomfortable for Boss. Can get the touch of one. That also in a little bit of an awkward situation. Zeki with a good touch. Boss now up there as well. Zeki again passes it into the corner. He's gonna wait for Khan to clear this ball. It's already up. Can he get the dunk in? No, he can't. He gets a bump. Wishart gets bumped as well. Finally, the bump's getting back in. And Mills gonna get the bump on all. Sadly enough, he can't.
Oh, what a pass! Oh, Boss getting back in time. Though a very stern reminder from Sub-Zero that they are not playing any games here. That passing play, just brutal efficiency. Well saved, but
nice
Wizard
ball.
putting that one into the roof of the net. And they're up by 3 now, and you really can't see much of a way back in game number 1 now.
Yeah, indeed, Boss with a little bit of like wrong positioning. I think he should have been a bit more further back. Could have actually still saved it, but he was right under the ball and couldn't do anything about that. But of course, as well, a really good pass there from Zeki. A really nice air dribble, and then the finish is there as well.
Yeah, I mean, really nice is really what we're saying about a lot of what is going on right now. Is he's looking to run some interference on that defense as they look to get the ball clear. Boss with the
that's a
shot,
one.
and that's going to be one back. And with 30 seconds left, a 2-goal game, anything can happen from now.
Yeah, of course, it is really difficult to get back with a 2-0 behind, but it is possible. Just 1 goal quickly enough, and then you have infinite amount of time to score that one, just as long as you keep it off the ground, and that's just what they have to do. A quick goal, so they can come back. And Mills here with the fake doesn't get it, and Zeki doesn't buy it as well, and that's a shame because that could have been the opportunity for them.
As long as they score before there is 0 seconds on the clock, then anything is possible. Although,
There is still hope.
obviously, impossible is very different to likely. As always looks to get this one cleared as Sub-Zero look to secure game number 1 with another goal. And they're up by 3 with 4 seconds left. Wizard with another goal. And what a play to just put that one into the top corner as well. Even if there was a defender getting back in time, they're not saving that. What a great placement on the shot.
Also, we see a really different Sub-Zero. Of course, I've casted the match before here. Sub-Zero was with a sub there, which was of the elite tier. So they played a little bit worse, but Wizard stepping in now, you can really see the full potential of this roster. And Wizard also scoring an entire of 6 goals, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that is absolutely incredible performance there in game number 1 for Sub-Zero. Well, they really were not playing any games, and Wizard, some might call that a carry, I might just call that brutal efficiency, as they're going to have to find a way to neutralise Wizard in this game. Scoring 6 goals in a game, that is no easy feat by any means whatsoever. Dion have to neutralise him.
I mean, neutralizing a Wizard can be kind of a difficult task, of course. Some magic just flows out of him, just like in this match. 6 goals, 7 shots, great accuracy. Also, both his teammates having 5 assists in total, really showing their entire team is working for that win. And that shows on the score as well. A 6-3 win for them really shows their potential. And Dionis just to get a little bit quicker and a little bit more deadly in the front.
Yeah, they do have to be a bit more ruthless when they do have opportunities, because it's not exactly like the opportunities aren't coming. It's just for some reason they just cannot put them away. You mentioned Khan stepping up to the plate in game number 1. They're going to need to see more of that in the remaining few games. Obviously, I've actually known Khan personally for a little while, and I know for a fact he is not scared of anybody.
Well, let's hope he is not scared of everybody. I mean, he should be scared of those demos, as I just wanted to say, as he's already been removed from the field within only 2 seconds, and he has to make a save here. Does he get the easy touch? Yes, he definitely gets. Only second touch from Wizard doesn't get into the dent this time.
Khan looking to get this one cleared and try and get Dion out of their own half early doors. They can't afford really to be under so much pressure so early, but Khan, very awkward save he had to make, but passed the test with flying colours as Emil's with the whiff. Khan into the corner, and the pass just couldn't quite reach its end destination, but that ball finding its way infield. Ols looking to clear, and now we are starting to see the boomer ball that we haven't quite seen, but Emil's chance. Wizard able to save and maybe try and get a transition for Sub-Zero.
Indeed, they tried to get on the offense here, but it looks like Dion is still the one who are in control of who is gonna be in offense right now, and it's a free shot for Mills, and he's not gonna miss that. A 1-0 lead for Dion, but we have seen this before.
Yeah, we have indeed seen this before. Ols just getting bumped away from the play, and Emil's, well, I mean, at this level, you're gonna take a chance like that with open arms, aren't you? As Dion find themselves a goal to the good here. Now for them, it's just a matter of keeping themselves in the advantage, in the ascendancy in this series. Because we've seen as they go behind, they struggle to find a way back in. As Zaki is controlling that one, and Mills, can he get it on field? No. And it looks as though Sub-Zero are looking to get a counter-attack here, charged down by Boss. And it looks as though they have made the adaptation of not giving Sub-Zero the space that they want.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely a way to do it. If you don't give someone space, they can't perform anything. This could be a really good pass from Khan. But taking away their space takes away their possibilities to do like a passing player this. But now they got a bunch of space, and this is the moments where they are the most dangerous, and they instantly get a shot on target, which shows how important like the field possession is.
Yeah, possession is the name of the game in Rocket League. So often do you see, especially in the lower tiers, players boom the ball away somewhat unnecessarily. At this level, taking control of the ball, something so undervalued maybe by a lot of viewers even, is having possession of the ball. Well, the other team isn't going to score if you have possession. So it is very key, as Old's going to squeeze that one in and tie up Sub-Zero.
That's a really good goal from them here. We saw it coming for a long time. I was just waiting for when it went into the net. Boss is still there to touch the ball, but just can't get it out. It's such a shame. But well, it's a 1-0 again, and the match is back on.
Game on. His Boss looking to fake out Ols, but did really well to get a touch on that. He's got another chance, although can't. Looking to boom it clear. Wizard, I believe, got a block on it, sending that one out to the side. It's past infield. Can he shoot? You bet he can. And he almost finds the net as Old's able to clear. Danger's not gone yet. Boss, can he find the target? He can. Khan on the goal line, half flipping out the way. And Boss finds the net to restore the lead for Dio.
Oh, that's one filthy triple commit right there. Both three players going for the same ball, completely outplaying themselves, and just a free goal for the side of Dion, and they are 2-1 ahead right now. But as I said when they were 1-0 ahead, we have seen this before, so we can't be sure till the end.
No, it is not over until it's over in a game of Rocket League. The game is not done until that clock hits 0 and the ball hits the ground. You think back to the LAN in London with Justin with that 0-second goal, a perfect example, right? Because Ols looking to get a dunk here, and he does. Zaki with a chance, and he's not going to miss from there.
I think Boss actually flipped away. He might have been able to save it, but what a dunk there from Ols, and then Boss being really uncomfortable. He did flip away from it. He could have still had it, but Zaki with a good shot, good adaptation, instantly going for the ball and slotting it in, and it's 2-2 again.
All tied up in game number 2. 2 clearly the magic number. Game 2, 2-2. There's plenty of things that involve 2s in this game as Khan looks to get it in field. As Wizard gets the dunk, gets it away. with the pinch downfield as well. No boost to his name. Zaki takes over, and it's a chance for
that's really good.
And he squeezes that in the bottom corner, and Sub-Zero take the lead.
Look at that pass from Seki. A lovely pre-flip into the corner. Perfectly where it just bounces up. But it doesn't bounce extremely high. And Oz just slots it in. Perfectly nice. Such a good job there. Such a good team play.
Rocket League is a game of fine margins, and the margins were on the side of Sub-Zero there. A lot of things went their way. They got a really nice bounce off the corner because the pre-flip was perfect. The placement on the shot was in the one place in the net that the defenders couldn't save.
Oh,
For a double tap, and that narrowly wide. And Sub-Zero have really started to feel themselves here.
such a shame. It would have been a lovely goal. But sadly enough, he did not get that in. Also is going to go for a retry or maybe get it to Wizard. Does get another touch. And Mills is still on the line. Waits for the last second to get it up. Making sure he doesn't get dunked. Seki trying to be fast. Is fast enough as well. Can Boss get a touch? He has to be. Because the opponents get in quickly. But luckily enough they don't get it in. This side of Sub-Zero is still on offense. Can decide that they don't actually still do something about this match.
You have to feel that Dione aren't done yet. It's not like they've been shy of putting on attacks. There's one there, Boss threatening the net with that one. And they do have 30 seconds to go, and it just takes one moment of brilliance or one potential moment of madness, but that's a demo. That's going to open up a lot of space. Khan and Boss double commit, and now they're going to have to scramble back as Zaki. Can he make use of the counter? Emil's not forced in field, but Khan bails them out. But it's not clears that they need here. It's goals that they need. Can they get the ball downfield in the next 12 seconds? Emil's just gets that one around. Boss, he's got one touch too many, but it's not quite over yet. Khan backing off. Ols, can he just seal the deal here as he goes for the double tap? Zaki looking to get this ball grounded. Wizard across the field. Emil's, it looks like he's going to get the read. Ols, can he get this one in field? That one's just going to find its way into the ground. And that is it. Sub-Zero up 2-0 in the series.
Indeed, really well done again by them. But the side of Dione is actually making a comeback here. They've shown that they can actually fight more than a 6-3, a 3-2 now in this game. They are closing in, and maybe next match they'll actually get their first dub of the series. But playing better, they've closed down a little bit the opponent. They didn't give them as much space, which really delivered them some positive things.
Yeah, closing down the space is so key. You don't want to give... It's important, obviously, to respect a team, right? And respect what they're capable of. Because if you don't give them respect, they're just gonna outplay you every single time. Like, if you dive at every ball, they'll just start playing it around you. But it's key to not give them too much room. Otherwise, they will also punish you. So it seems as though Dione is starting to get somewhat of a balance, and maybe they can better themselves in game number 3.
Yeah, indeed. As you said, not give them too much space, but don't give them too little space, because that will force on your own side overcommits, and it will cost you too much. So let's hope the side of Dione can find the perfect thing for both of those.
We will see in the next 5 minutes of Rocket League whether this series extends past 3 games. Well, Dione are off to a good start, but again, we have seen this before, 1-0 to Dione in the first few seconds.
I can't trust this anymore. I've seen this 3 times now, and it's two of those times it's gone very, very badly. So I need to see a second goal here from Dione to be confident.
It's almost like Sub-Zero just giving Dione a little bit of false hope and then just delivering the hammer blow late in the game. Because maybe Dione are going to have to maybe not fall victim to that false sense of security that the 1-goal lead will give them. As Boss gets this one downfield towards Emils, who almost gets a dunk, but almost isn't good enough. As Khan going to look to catch it, plays the low 50 beautifully to evade the challenge, and Khan's going to get possession here. Boss looks to force it infield, beaten by Zaki, and we're starting to see a bit more confidence out of Dione here.
Yeah, definitely. They are getting back a little bit. Dione maybe here with another goal. Sadly enough, they don't get this away. Seki now on offense. Boss is in between there. Has made a card change as well, if I'm correct. So maybe that will work out for him even better. He gets a shot out here. Never mind. It's Khan who puts out the shot. Wizard with the save. Ollie with ball to the middle. A good fast shot from Seki. Emils has to make a save. And so he does. But the team plays there from Sub-Zero, which you don't really see from Dione.
Yeah, you don't see the team plays too often. It's more, you do notice that you get a lot of solo plays from this roster. Wizard kind of works some magic in that corner. Zaki gets it down, and that one kept out by Emils and Khan. The combined efforts enough to get it cleared, but Sub-Zero, every single time, Dione look like they're trying to get into the game. It's just like Sub-Zero just remind them what they are indeed
that's
capable
a good
of.
demo.
The net's wide open, and Wizard is going to get the goal to tie things up again.
Again, just the silence of Zero playing around with their opponent. Oh, do you want to win? No, you won't get a win. Take here, take this, get a demo in your face, and we take back another goal. Really well done by them again. The demo really working out, which we haven't seen from Dione. Mostly if you see a team going for much demo goals, you expect the opponent to do the same thing. Because, you see how annoying this is, what you're doing to us, we're going to do it to you as well. But the side of Dione actually being really calm about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more of the approach of if someone demos me, I'm just quick chatting. Oi, why are you doing that? That's not nice. There's Ols, you know what isn't nice? He puts it into Khan's car so awkwardly so that he couldn't get it cleared. Then Wizard's going to put one in the net again, the star striker of this Sub-Zero roster.
Definitely. He's playing a insane series already. I think 8 goals for him in total now. I don't know if he has scored many goals in the second match. So far as I remember, he did not. But at least 8 goals now is already an insane stat for 3 games. Maybe he makes it 9. No, it isn't, because it's Ols that puts it in.
Ols deciding that Wizard isn't the only player on this Sub-Zero roster that is allowed to score. I know, Twitch chat. You might think that only Wizard is allowed to score. No, there are other players on this team. Wizard is not 1v3.
The curse has been broken. Other players can score as well, as we see now. Great performance from all 3 players throughout the entire series. And here's Ols again. He's now trying to get the better of Wizard. I don't know if I should allow that.
Well, I think Wizard, he's looking to at least get his teammates involved with a pass in field there. Ols finding the back of the net with no trouble at all from that range. 4 goals to 1 with over half of the game to go. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to be that guy that sets a caster curse, but
do it.
You kind of feel like this one's already over.
Yeah, indeed, with a 4-1 and not really showing great potential from the side of Dione. You would assume, of course, Sub-Zero is going to win this. But a game of Rocket League can change very quickly. If everyone just finds the right feeling, just the right driving, just the right touches at the right moments, just like a Mills here with a great catch. If that all just goes in perfectly, a comeback can be easily made.
Oh yeah, well I'm a firm believer, right? I've coached multiple players, I've casted multiple games, I've obviously played the game a lot myself. I firmly believe that Rocket League is 50% mental, as Ols just looking to assert that mental dominance here with another goal, delivering what might just be the hammer blow to Dione. To expand on my own point, I think it's 50% mental, 25% mechanics, 25% game sense. Because I don't care how good of a player you are, if your mental just isn't there, you're getting a bit tilted, you're not feeling confident, things just don't go your way.
Yeah, indeed. As long as you start trying, you can still make the comeback. And if you give up after 2-0 behind and you start getting your team down, then it will never work out. It's also, if like a GM or a general manager is, if they're setting up a team, if you have a toxic player in, it can really get the mood down of your entire team. Because if you have someone shouting down the mic, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you don't want to play the game anymore. And you still have to go through an entire series. So having a mental and just having a good relationship with your teammates is really important in this game.
I mean, again, to expand on that, there's so much that can go wrong in the communications of teams with tilt and stuff like that. You end up with situations where I've coached teams and you get people trying to correct people on their mistakes mid-game. That's what a replay review is for. That is what coaching sessions are for. You want to just keep the vibes high when you're in the game, when you're in the tournament, whatever game you're playing. You save the talking about mistakes for later. Otherwise you end up with the vibes dropping, and that is just not what you want, especially if you're on the side of Dione, who are trying to chase a 5-1 deficit right now.
Yeah, indeed. Also really an important role for captain, keeping his team up to the play, keeping everything positive and fine. But it's looking a little bit awkward there. Maybe they can get a goal in. Sadly enough, they couldn't. It's now Boss who tries to go on with the attack. Sek is the one who clears it, tries to follow it, but Emils will get to it first. Still gets the 50 out of it, but it will Khan who drives away with it. Boss gets one touch. Does he get a second? No, he doesn't. Boss to the wall, will pinch it out. 6 seconds left, and it's definitely impossible now for the side of Dione to get it back, but they have shown a great effort.
Yeah, they've given it everything they had, but it wasn't quite enough for them. They end up getting swept, and I think it's fair to say that, especially looking at the results, it wasn't even close.
I mean, the last match it wasn't. The first 2 matches were actually, I would say, decently close. For sure, the second match. Both teams were really close. You saw it also in the score. A 2-3 score line shows it was a really close match. But the last one, definitely not. A 5-1 on the board really shows that Sub-Zero is just on another level. Statistically, they should have won as well, and so they did. So even though you can't really rely on statistics, it can also give you a little bit of a view who's going to win.
Yeah, statistics are always helpful in terms of making a prediction, but they are not the be-all, end-all, and Sub-Zero the better team on the day this time around.
Yes, most definitely. But I think that's all we had for now. We are gonna head into a break again. This time a little bit of a longer break because, well, we didn't have any issues with this match starting, so we end a little bit earlier. I won't be here anymore for the rest of the evening, as far as I'm aware at least. I don't hope I should be here, because else we're gonna be in trouble. So I want to say goodnight to you all. We still have a few matches left, so just take some time, get a drink, get a little bit of food for yourself, and I hope you enjoy the rest of it.
But every time we say goodbye, we all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. Let go, don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. Happier tonight. Can't be waiting for you in the morning. I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. But every time try to breathe, the moon will rise and carry me. For I've loved and I have died. So I won't hold back, hold back. And you should know that what's never gone, just have regrets. So I won't go back, go back. Oh Lord, guide me to forget the time I lost with no regrets. And the moon shine back again. And the moon shine back again. When I drove down to abyss, while I blame the world's neglect, Lord, I shine right back again. So I won't hold back, hold back. And you should know that what's never gone, just like regrets. So I won't go back, go back. Oh Lord, guide me to forget the time I lost with no regrets. And the moon let me again. monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. If you go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. If you go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarms and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army.
Won't you say why you're a stranger now? Your eyes escaping mine when I sit you down. Don't you feel like we're holding on onto a fairy tale, but the magic's gone? Been months of bluffing the blushes and faking the butterflies. Wake up, yeah, I'm kicking the castle down. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time. last. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Oh just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it
Welcome everybody to RSC Season 9 Masters Play-ins. We're here for the final series of tonight. I'm Tavis and I'm joined here by Ketsi, and we're gonna, cast that final series here for you. And we got Sub-Zero facing off against Phoenix. And Ketsi, what can you tell me about those two teams?
Well, Sub-Zero, they just put on a very impressive showing in that previous series that, Tavish, I don't think you might have even seen, but in one of the games, I believe it was game 1, Wizard scored 6 goals himself. Yes, 6 goals.
He truly is a wizard.
He did something magical, that's for sure. Wizard, no stranger to finding the back of the net, neither is the rest of Sub-Zero, to be honest, and you can really see that in just the sheer numbers of goals that have been scored by the Sub-Zero players. 25 for Ols, 13 for Kroken, 68 for Wizard, and 58 for Zaki. It's really a goal fest for them all season, whereas Phoenix maybe slightly lesser on the goals scored numbers.
Okay. So, wow, those are actually some pretty good stats for everyone, but
That's
If
what
you
I was thinking.
yeah, but looking at the individual stats between those two teams, before the pre-game we heard that Stab is not playing tonight. One of their, just a savior of their team. 103 saves only to the name, but sadly he's not here tonight.
Woo.
So, OC is going to be playing. At least that's what I'm predicting, since he is that sub on their roster. Played not that many games, but in the games that he played, had some goals, had some assists, had some saves. So definitely looking for him to see how he's going to perform here in these play-ins, and hoping they can secure, their spot in playoffs that they so desperately want. And then you got Jusk and Danny, both players having a couple of goals. Jusk having a bit more assist on the Phoenix side, and saves both pretty equal. And then on the Sub-Zero side, we've already seen them play. Both series that they've played tonight were sweeps, and it's like I said, I've not seen the previous series, but I took a quick look at the stats just before I came on. But Wizard, living up to his name, scoring those 6 goals in game number 1, like you said, that's just insane. I think the Sub-Zero roster is definitely looking at the Dutchman there to keep it up and do it here against Phoenix. But you casted that last series as well. Do you think Sub-Zero can continue their run, or will it be very difficult going in against Phoenix?
Well, I'd like to think with the performance that Sub-Zero just put up that they would be able to carry some sort of momentum into game 1, at least in the mental side of things. Whether that will reflect in the gameplay, we'll see. But what you need to remember, obviously, is that there is a break between these games. So who knows, maybe they're not quite so warmed up. And obviously that is an important thing at this level. You can't just be not warmed up going into a series. You will get absolutely demolished when you play against a team like Phoenix, who have been no strangers to winning in this one.
Yeah, and we're gonna find out if they can win here again. But Phoenix, they didn't have any warm up, like you said, and Sub-Zero, they already played. They had the perfect run, 6 out of 6. They won it all, and they're looking to get 9 out of 9 and clear it here. And here we go. We got both teams in. Kickoff just happened. OC with a quick shot already on target, but it's just gonna be wide. Massive clear towards the other side. Wizard looking to get a shot on target, but Danny will save it there in the end. Then he gets it past Ols and puts it into the corner. OC with the follow-up, almost a shot on target, but Zeki with an easy clear. And just out of the gates, Phoenix is already putting under pressure.
Yeah, pressure is certainly going to be the name of the game in this one. Those who watched that previous series, we all know that Sub-Zero are certainly no strangers to putting on pressure themselves. Wizard, the man usually on the receiving end of any passes in front of that goal, was Ols. Looking to do exactly that here. Tries to get it in field, but that one denied by OC. Zaki pops it up. Wizard staying patient, waiting for his opportune moment to strike as Ols into the backboard. Wizard looking for the shot, that one slightly wide of the mark, and that's rather uncharacteristic from him. Zaki gets the catch, looks for the 50-50, but that one going into the back corner towards Juice, who looks to clear. Ols with 70 boost, what can he do with it? Goes for a reset, denied by Juice again. As the ball finds its way into that blue corner, and we're really seeing a little bit of boomable neither side really holding possession for too long as the shot comes, and that one, I thought it was about to get plucked off the goal line, but that one ends up just going in for Wizard.
I was so confused because I think the save was there, and then OC, I think he was trying to clear it there in the end. Maybe a bit of an awkward one, but yeah, in the end it goes in. Wizard gets the first goal here to his name. He's not complaining. Easy goal for him there. Sub-Zero, I must say, in the lead here. And now a quick shot on target from also almost going. Wizard wants to look for his second goal already, but can't find the angle. And a minute and a half gone. A quick goal for that Sub-Zero side. It's an own goal, but they're not complaining. Quick shot almost on target. Zeki is in defense and will make sure to clear. But it's not any clean play style. It's very messy. They're definitely looking for each other, maybe finding some opportunities, testing the defense a little bit. How much can they handle? How far can we step up? And what's the border that we do have to cross to get those goals in? And Phoenix, they had some shots, but it's not enough. As Sub-Zero, they feel comfortable in every opportunity that they are creating here in this game.
Yeah, accuracy has seemingly been plaguing Phoenix in that final third, although obviously there is a lot of time for that to change, and it seems as though there is a lot less demos coming out than there was in the last game. The Sub-Zero really were targeting the back line of Dione, as It doesn't seem as though they're going for the same approach this time out as Ols. Going to look to boom this one downfield, and you can see that they are quite happy to just boom the ball long and force Phoenix to really take the game to them. As that one goes high, Ols isn't going to read it. It's a chance for Juice, and that one saved away as Ols. Wizard back to Ols, looks to get it infield. Wizard going to back off, no boost to his name. Zaki is going to collect the ball. Looks to go long downfield, looking for the air dribble. And gets it over one, but just gets there. As Ols dives in, maybe rather rashly, but OC giving away possession to Wizard. Zaki looks for Wizard, but I don't think he had any boost to get back to it as Juice. That one dunked by Zaki, and he almost found the angle there, and you can really see the confidence oozing out of Sub-Zero right now.
Yes, it's definitely riding that high that they've been building the entire night here.
Oh,
and
of course.
yeah, it's predictable that they're gonna ride it high, and they bring it here in this final series. And for Phoenix, I think it's just a bit of a warm-up game. I think they had a scrimmage warm-up. At least I hope they did have a scrimmage warm-up. That would be nice. And this game is gonna be okay. So how's Sub-Zero gonna play? Are they gonna be aggressive? Yes, they will. Zeki putting in the second goal after the amazing assist here from Wizard. Gets it past OC. The sub from the Phoenix side, and then Zeki, easy tip in for him. Extends the lead. Minute and 3 left to play, and it just shows Sub-Zero they're feeling comfortable, and Phoenix, they have to do so much here. They have to adjust their playstyle, because the way they're playing right now, it's not gonna help them.
No, whatever they're doing right now is not working for them, as obviously looks infield. Wizard just cleaning that one up, sending it right back where it came from. Juice looking to get this one downfield. Zaki with a monstrous challenge and almost got a second one as well. Wizard gets that one bouncing in front of the net. It's rather awkward in the defense for Phoenix, as Zaki is going to find the net. And that is a third on the board for Sub-Zero, and you really can't see any way back in game number 1.
Oh, and the save was almost there, but the angle is just a little bit too difficult. Otherwise, it could have been wide, and the difference still could have been 2. But in the end, it goes in. 3-0 lead, and it's precisely like you said. There probably isn't a very difficult way for Phoenix to get back into this game number 1. But not with touches like that in front of your own net. You need to clear the ball. You need to bring it forward and step up, or at least create something in offense. But now a risky drop in front of that will almost create a shot opportunity for Wizard. But in the end will be cleared. OC all the way into the other half. Makes it awkward for Zeki to create something. But Zeki still has some control. Has a flip percent but can't use it. Use almost an opportunity to create something of a shot. Danny now in the corner. Wants to drop it mid but gets beat. Ball will hit the ground, and Sub-Zero take game 1 3-0.
Now, I have a question for you, Tavish, and it might be a difficult question, but I'm going to fire away anyway. Do you think that a loss on the game, in game 2, wherever it might come for Sub-Zero, do you reckon that might kill the high that they're riding, or do you think that at this point the momentum is just fully on their side?
Wow, that is indeed a very difficult one.
What is your gut feeling?
My gut feeling is to say that Sub-Zero is going to sweep this one, actually.
Ooh, that's a bold prediction.
Yeah, I'm not going to think it's going to be a very clean one. I definitely think that they have to battle for it. That game...
Chat, clip it.
Oh, I definitely think game 1 will be more just like a taste game for definitely for Phoenix to see. Okay, what do we have to do, and how is Sub-Zero gonna play? But Sub-Zero, they look so comfortable, they look so good. And just go with a quick shot on target, and sure, I think they heard me. I think somebody Twitch had actually messaged them like, quickly score, and you just heard them.
Hey. Tavish is voting against you. You can't let this happen. Score right now. Have you ever watched like a TV show like in practice where they like have an earpiece and they tell them to do stuff? Yeah, it's something out of that where they've just gone, hey, this caster, let's make him look like a right idiot. Sub-Zero trailing in game number 2 now.
Well, they definitely made me look like an idiot here, but. It's only a couple seconds and anything can happen, and I definitely have faith.
Oh my God!
I still get Ols proves me right! Flip reset over the defense and we have a tie game!
Oh, that is disgusting! You can't do that! Oh, is finding the back of the net and proving maybe Tavish might be right. The Sub-Zero tie us up in the first 25 seconds of game 2.
Oh, no quick shot on target from Danny, but it's gonna be an easy save for Zeki. Using that with a quick drop towards that backboard. Almost with a follow-up. Oh, it was so close. Zeki just in time to save it. Danny, quick shot on target. It's an Ogle. No, it's not. It's from the post. Save. How else can you do this? I have a heart. I need it as well. You don't put that pressure on yourself and on everyone else watching. I know his shot, it's just wide, but game 2 just happening, and there are already so many moments that could have been goals or should have been goals maybe.
I'm not even playing in this one and I need time to breathe right now. This is getting too much for me. I don't know what it will feel like for the players on the field. This has just been absolute chaos from minute 1 of game number 2. There's Wizard looking to get this one in field. It's Zaki with a chance. He leaves it for Ols, who's going to try and get back to it. He doesn't quite manage it, and it's a chance here for Phoenix, and they hit the post. And it just seems as though at either end of the field, neither team could score. As the ball flings all the way downfield, a Wizard puts Sub-Zero in the lead.
And you just feel the pain for the Phoenix side. OC, he was at the ball, but not in the perfect spot. And one of the players from the Phoenix side got removed from the field as well. And then Wizard, he's not complaining. He gets an easy shot on an open net. And Sub-Zero back in the lead after just a minute and a half of game time. Also already looking towards that wall to go for another opportunity. Gets it in midfield. Just now, can he get a shot? No, Zeki will deny him, but ball still in the Sub-Zero side. Minute and a half gone. Okay, almost 2 minutes gone. Sub-Zero in the lead, but Phoenix definitely have an opportunity, but they shouldn't be making these little mistakes.
I mean, your point of Wizard, he scored a relatively easy open net. Well, I can tell you one thing, he scored more difficult chances today. As O's just landing on the ball. It's just happened. What is going on in front of my eyes? Zaki evading the challenge, and O's just pre-jumping. The ball doesn't come to him, but he just falls on it, and it goes in the back of the net, and maybe a stroke of luck for Sub-Zero. But in a format like this, that is the stroke of luck that you need.
Yeah, and you could just see in the rotation here, Yuski was just rotating underneath the play, looking to remove one of the Sub-Zero players and hopefully disrupt the entire thing happening. But yeah, then just a single jump and everything is undone, and the defense from Phoenix is struggling. And now almost a shot on target, almost another one on target. OC will drop it down here, follow up from Yus, and they get one back.
They find. I thought at this point when the ball got put into the backboard, I thought the chance had just gone to begging, but OC with such a delicate touchdown on the shot on the open net. Well, you're not going to miss from there, are you? It's a one-goal game again, living up to be an exciting affair.
And also a bit awkward. Wins the 50 against OC, just gets beat, and Danny is luckily still in defense to get that clear. All's not done yet. Drops it mid, but OC has to follow up here and almost gets a decent touch on it. Danny a bit awkward, but manages to still get that ball into the corner towards Yusk. Taki now being aggressive, drops the ball. Alls with the follow up, leaves it. Triple commit from the Phoenix side, but they still get it past Wizard in midfield. Taki now hoping to make something happen, but gets denied. Danny going for a clear, gets dunked. Best infield, and it will go in. Wizard, beautiful shot, and the lead is extended to 2 yet again.
Wizard clearly has a magic wand in his hand and not a controller. It didn't look like there was any space for him to aim at in the goal, but he found it. I'm not too sure how he's managed to not hit his own teammate with that shot, but he's found the back of the net and they've restored a 2-goal cushion. Sub-Zero are on fire right now. And I can tell you what, fire, that is not at a Sub-Zero temperature, I can tell you that much. As Wizard looking to get this one out of their half, but denied firmly. As Phoenix look to get a goal back here. O's with the save, and OC looking to keep up the pressure. O's infield towards Wizard, and they look as though they might have survived a scare here, but just looking to get this one all the way downfield as OC aiming for the backboard, and he's going to find it, but Zaki is going to get to the ball first. Zaki Pops this one, Juice gonna win the race to the ball as Ols evading the bump, but he also evades the ball, and that is rather important when you're defending as Wizard looking to get this one down in front of the net, but it wasn't to be. Ols into the backboard. OC can get this one cleared, and Juice and OC just running into each other here as Zaki gets it in field, but Jessica's able to clear. Looking for a double tap off that wall, and you can really see that Phoenix is just put into such awkward situations by the pressure of Sub-Zero.
Yeah, and the pressure is just unrelenting. Phoenix looking for answers, but the answer I'm looking for is what kind of car is OC playing in? We have octanes all over the field, but OC just decided to bring out the Zippy, and I think the Zippy. I never played that car.
I have no idea.
Twitch chat, yeah, okay, so I got confirmation from Twitch chat. It actually is the Zippy. Like, how do you think that's gonna bring you? Like, in the team play here, it worked. Phoenix gets one back here. And maybe it was because of that Zippy. Maybe it's their lucky charm here in this game and in this entire series. But it feels so weird to look at it, I must say it.
You know, there is something about just rocking a weird car that just makes you feel better than the lobby. Like, when I was on Xbox and I used to play, I think it's an Xbox exclusive car called the Armadillo, and it is just this long like oval shaped car. You think the Scarab looks stupid, just you wait till you see the Armadillo. And every time I brought it out, I would just join the lobby like, yeah, I'm the best player in the lobby. And people go, why are you using that car? I'm like, because I can. What are you going to do about it? Make me not use it? And that is exactly the approach that OC is taking here. It just seems as though if you can't at least keep the scoreline in your favour, you might as well try and keep the vibes in your favour. That is clearly the approach that Phoenix are going for right now.
Yeah, and, you know, in the end, it didn't do them much favor because they still lost here 4-3. But if you just look at that Phoenix side, they had so many shots on target, 10 in total. And then the Sub-Zero side only needed 8 to put in 4 goals. Just so many shots on not only on one side, but on both sides. And the saves as well. They were just phenomenal saves here and there, but they were just... Not every shot was saved. The woodwork, the post, the fourth player even. They did a lot of work as well to make sure that ball was out the entire time. But we must say, Sub-Zero, they are on match point. They are looking for the 9-0. They're feeling comfortable. I'm feeling comfortable as well that they can do it. But I'm here for the long run. I want to see actually a best of 5. That would be great. But
that would be great indeed, wouldn't it?
The question is, can Phoenix step up?
Well, things are definitely awkward for them as they managed to just about scoop that one off their goal line with Zaki's redirect. Almost proving troublesome for Jessica to deal with as Zaki pops that one high. Looks to get it infield towards Old, who looks to attack it. And he's there, but he's opting to not go. And Wizard, well, we were talking about ridiculous car choices. Wizard bringing out the Jurassic Park car as Danny gets this one downfield. Looking for the shot, that one's going to be denied. Zaki downfield, going to look for the shot, and that's on target, obviously with the save. Oz looks to get it infield. Wizard looking for a pass, but the pass is slightly behind him, and it's a chance here for Phoenix, and they could only find the crossbar, and Oz moves it all the way downfield. Juice looking to take control, looking to get themselves in some sort of a favourable position, but a whiff like that isn't going to help. And Sub-Zero seem to just be in Phoenix's heads with all of this pressure.
Yeah, and I think the pressure is definitely there, but the cars, Wizard, I must say, I love Jurassic Park, but come on, that car didn't pull that off.
You can't do that.
And Zaki here, beautiful shot. Again, Sub-Zero in the lead. Alls removes the defense, open net, easy shot. Sub-Zero is not complaining. They get the lead yet again here in the game. I think only in game 2 they were trailing for a little bit, and then they just extended it. They're almost a shot, but OC with the save just in time. Zaki with another shot attacker. Wizard saves the shot actually. Wizard, wrong team. Phoenix is not complaining, but your teammates probably are. You're not gonna hear the end of that one. But Alls now into the corner. Almost an opportunity. Wants to find the angle, but just just in time to clear it. Doesn't have any boost, and Zeki actually knows this. Just perfectly plays the time, doesn't rush anything. Quick shot on target, but an easy save for Ols. Ols now dropping into the corner. And luckily for the Phoenix side, they can finally create some room, get some breath in, and maybe even some boost, because they definitely need it here in game number 3.
Yeah, they definitely needed it. And on to your point about the wrong way, well, Wizard seems to know which way he's shooting now, doesn't he? Like, Oz is going to take the credit, but all of the power of that Jeep was used to just pinch that one in all the way downfield. Oz taking all of the credit, and going back to that Wizard saving his own teammate's shot. Now, I don't know about you, but when I play ranked, I might be the stereotypical Rocket League player. I have a short fuse, and if a teammate saves my shot, I am not hesitant to click that abandon match button, and I'm sure if this wasn't the play-ins, I'm sure that is exactly what his teammates would have pressed there.
Yeah, it's definitely a very good option. I think most people actually who play Rocket League, and maybe even the half of RSC as well, also has the urge to do that. When something like that happens, oh, quick shot from Danny, almost a follow-up, but that should have been in, and you can just feel the pain on Phoenix's side. They came 3rd in their standings, and they got the highest place in players, and you just feel bad for him for playing against Sub-Zero, who's playing almost perfect Rocket League here, in just perfect fashion actually. They're feeling comfortable. Yeah, they whiff from time to time, but their teammates are there to make sure that it's always going in. And Osuna with a drop down, almost a shot on target, but it will just be saved in time.
Sub-Zero are playing with their food right now, and as funny as it is to watch, it must not be funny if you're on the side of Phoenix here, as they look to get the ball clear, but every time they try and create something, there is a Sub-Zero car in the way. Zaki looks to get this one downfield. Osi looks to force it into the center. No one would have been there anyway, as Wizard with the 50-50 loses out, but Zaki's going to be there. Rollins is going to have a chance to shoot, and he ends up not shooting. He goes for a fake, and that one might have just backfired. As Wizard beaten to the ball. They have 2 minutes to score twice, and OC looking to get excited. He somehow missed. Those are chances that you just have to put away at this level.
Oh, and OC is going to be kicking himself for missing that one and aiming for the post. But that infield. Almost a shot on target from Niels, but again, the post will deny him. Like, how many times does this post have to work for the Sub-Zero side and gonna deny Phoenix? And I know my voice has been trembling and going every side, but my spirit is high, my voice is just leaving me. And Sub-Zero, they're gonna be leaving this game on a 2-0 lead. And there's no goal coming in.
Well, Sub-Zero, hats off to you guys. You have just played some phenomenal Rocket League in these play-ins, and you deserve everything that you have just earned, as Wizard caps this one off, finding the back of the net, as Sub-Zero win 9 games out of 9 on the day. I'm lost for words.
This is I don't know. I just got some information though from top management, because we still have that here. That Sub-Zero is the first team to sweep all 3 of the play-in matches in this new format that we have here at RSC. The first ever team to say, I don't care what everyone thinks, I'm just gonna sweep not 1 series, not 2 series, but all 3. And I would like to point out, my prediction is correct.
Well, maybe after all, Tavish does know best. He's made the bold prediction. I put him on the spot. I made him make a prediction, and he pulled through with it. So, also, not only congratulations Sub-Zero, but congratulations to Tavish for holding his nerve in the prediction.
Well, it was definitely difficult to hold that prediction, because you would think Master Tier this is obviously Premier is our top of the. It's just our best ever. But Master, they're very close to it. They can definitely play good against some of those teams. But from Sub-Zero to just do this, pull off 3 sweeps in a row, and then not only against some easy teams, but these teams, they were higher in standings to them as well. It's just, it's unbelievable that we got to witness this here on stream, and we got to cast that final series together.
That's absolute insanity. What did we just witness? That looked as though it was going to be a rather close series, and then all of a sudden, just bang, you click your fingers, and all of a sudden, Sub-Zero just start absolutely popping off. Absolutely insane stuff by them.
Yeah, and obviously, I think I'd speak for the both of us here that we have definitely won MVP, and not only of this series, but of that entire night here. I'm just gonna say it. The Dutchman Wizard, I think he's our MVP here, and I hope you agree with me, Ketsi.
Oh, I 100% agree with you. Wizard has been the star striker of Sub-Zero all day long, and as it turns out, we have him for an interview here. Hello, Wizard. How do you feel after that win?
Pretty excited. I think that went a lot better than we expected, especially the last game, which I feel really bad for Phoenix, because, throughout, especially the last minute, there's no way that none of those should have not gone in. One of them should have at least been a goal. I have no idea how we got away with that.
I have no idea how the ball didn't reach the back of the net. Although I do have one question for you regarding that final game.
Yes.
Talk me through the car choice.
Okay, so I tend to have my stream open when I'm playing the game, so that I can hear the casters in the background. And
Right.
I heard you guys talk about one of their car choices, which was the Zippy. And one of you mentioned that you were something about ridiculous cars being brought out. And I was like, okay, well, I guess if they get to have one, then we need to have one. And so I went with the Jeep.
Okay,
Well, you heard it here first. The casters influenced the games, I guess.
Well, that's I love that we had that influence on you that you could change your car. But I'm just curious. You are the first team in this new format to sweep 3 teams in a row in play-ins to secure a spot in playoffs. What went through your head, not only after those first 2 sweeps, but also after the third one, knowing that you just did the first ever?
Well, obviously that's not what we had in the back of our minds when we were playing. We were, just trying to get to playoffs as best as we could. And I think that today we were just... everything clicked. It was just a very, very good day for us. And, now hearing that we're the first team, it's obviously very nice, because that's going to go down on the record.
Yeah, that is one definitely. That's a record that is going to be hard to break as well.
Yeah, because you would have to get 6th in the conference and then sweep everybody, which, we obviously did not plan to get 6th. Our plan originally was to get 1st, but obviously that's not where we ended up. But, we still have a chance. We've made it to tomorrow, so we could still make it to 1st place.
Well, yeah, that is the important thing, isn't it? Tavish, do you have any remaining questions?
Yeah, well, now that you mentioned tomorrow, are you nervous for tomorrow? Because obviously you're going into that lower bracket, so you only have 1 life left. But do you feel comfortable, just as you were playing almost perfect Rocket League today, that you can pull it off tomorrow as well and make that legendary lower bracket run?
If we play like this tomorrow, there's no doubt in my mind that we're beating everybody. But that is to say we have to play the same as we did today, and, every day is different, so we'll find out tomorrow.
Well, you heard it here first. If Wizard and his teammates can replicate what they did today, then there is no doubt in his mind that they will beat everyone tomorrow. Whoever's in charge of clipping stuff, chop chop, get on it, get that clip, And then when things go wrong, be sure to cancel him on Twitter.
Yeah, this is where we get first rounded tomorrow. Thank you.
Well, I want to thank you, Wizard, for this quick interview and having your insights on how those series went. Obviously, congratulations to you and your teammates for making playoffs, securing 3 sweeps in a row, and putting that record on. Because that's also something, like I said, it's going on the list.
Mm.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you guys for casting.
It was a pleasure, and yeah, good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
And that was our quick interview with Wizard, one of those star players from Sub-Zero, from the Arctic Frenzy franchise. And with that, our night is already over. I thought I was going to cast here a full best of 5 series, long action, overtime and everything. But instead, we get the record for 3 sweeps in a row in play-ins.
I don't know what I'd rather prefer, be a part of that record or cast a full best of 5, because I didn't get that. You think it's bad for you? You casted 1 series, I casted 2 over here, and I had the sweep twice. Let me cast some gameplay, Sub-Zero. Chill out. You're winning. Just give them a chance, But no, congratulations to Sub-Zero, and best of luck to them tomorrow, because they're going to need it to get anywhere close to this level in their lower bracket run.
Yeah, definitely, that is true. Sub-Zero, they're gonna need it, but not only Sub-Zero, all the other teams that made it in playoffs and also through those play-ins that made it, they're gonna need it all. And, Katsi, I think we're gonna end it. I'm gonna say thank you for this great opportunity to cast together, because I think it was our first cast together.
It's indeed our first cast together. It's my first cast in a while, actually, on RSC as well, so it's good to be back as well, and a pleasure to cast alongside you.
Well, it was indeed a pleasure, and thank you for, obviously, Potter, our great broadcaster who made sure everything was running smoothly tonight. Thank you for, Twitch chat for being here and witnessing all the action and witnessing a record being set. Thanks to Luna for supporting our great RSC, and thanks for HyperX for the tech support on everything and making sure we can do some sick giveaways here and there. Yeah, that's it from us. Tomorrow we will be back with playoffs, so don't miss that, because it's gonna be a lot of action. Maybe we'll see Sub-Zero even make the perfect run. Maybe we'll see some other teams make that perfect run. This is it for tonight. I was Tavish. Katsi, thank you so much. We'll see everybody back tomorrow.
And